Alright, hello everyone and welcome to today's Gems of War video. In this video I have for you my scouting report for Midnight Week beginning on August 26th, 2024. You can see Midnight right there kind of southeast of Broken Spire. And in the underworld you can find Midnight's faction, Nightmare Circus, kind of along the eastern border of the map. So let's go ahead and talk about Midnight and Nightmare Circus. Mydnight is an ice armor kingdom, and the trait stone that's available there is the Arcane Spirit trait stone. That's also available in Glacial Peaks and Katar, so whatever you're grinding for, you'll still be able to grind for during Midnight Week. The maximum power for Midnight is currently 9, and it's going to stay that way at least through Midnight Week. There may be some more things in play that will make that could make that number go up to 10, possibly higher, but we'll talk about that in a later video. And the hero class that's available in Midnight is the Nightweaver class. It's one of the two Mystic classes in Gems of War. I prefer the other one, which is Archmagus, and you don't really need Nightweaver for much at this stage of the game, unless you're just going to get the 250 wins to unlock the class weapon. As for the Nightmare Circus, the restriction there is purple or red. Most of what's available in the Nightmare Circus is collectible at this point, so you don't necessarily need to do anything with the Nightmare Circus. But if you can get the Fire Line, that is something that might be useful for Thursday. But anyway, let's talk about the troops that are available in Midnight. There's currently only 16 troops available in Midnight. 10 of them are in the chest drop table, of which one of them is a mythic. One of them is available in the vault drop table, which is the Queen of Wands. And you've got the you've got the PvP Immortal Ossifier that you can get from burning chests. Plus, you've also got the 4 troops from the Nightmare Circus. They're available in their portal. It is going to be an invasion week, so there's going to be 2 troops added to the game. One of them will be the Glory Shop troop, and the other one will be the new event captain in the event. So that is going to be your 18. However, you do need 20 total in order to get to power 10. So we are still going to be too short, even if you have all of the troops that are currently available. So let me there we go. All right, let's go ahead and look at the core 4 troops. So basically, these are the 4 that are part of the Trials team. I would say just try to do the best you can. You really do need the Midnight Queen in order to get this to work, even just a little bit. But I remember that I did this back when it had just come out, and I was able to get through most of everything okay. I don't know if I got through all. Don't think I got through all of the epic trials levels. I think I just got through the first one and then called it good enough, and then just used a major orb of minions to say that I wouldn't have to do this trial again. But these are the 4 troops that you absolutely need for that. As for the core 4 list, normally I would give you 4 more troops to go after. However, that doesn't seem to be relevant this week, so I'm going to pass on the 4 more team just this time. But I will say that the only mythic that you can get from the Soul Forge right now is the Void Dragon, and this is a pretty good one. So I would definitely keep your eye out for this if he shows up in the Soul Forge. But anyway, like I say, if you're going to make a strong push for getting Midnight to power 10, you're basically going to need every single one of these troops, and then possibly more from the campaign pass that might be coming up. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the weapons. Right now, there are only 8 weapons available. At most, you need 2 of them fully leveled up. Most likely, that is going to be the Night Shear if you bothered to get uh, 250 wins with the class. The other one can be literally anything you want. However, I would suggest that the weapon that's going to be available in the event, in the invasion event, is probably going to be the second one that you want. Of course, you could also go with the Doomed Ring or the Doomed Signet weapon. The Bone Whip is the one that's available in the for the faction assault, so that will only be available on Tuesday. And Mydnight's Terror would be the option if you just want to take the cheap way out, because this is a base epic. It's the one that basically just hates on Mydnight. Every kingdom has one of those. Okay, so anyway, just whatever you do, just I would say Night Shear and one other weapon of your choice, and that's enough weapons for now. As for your pets, generally speaking, you just need to have one of them unlocked to get through Power 9. Once you get to 12, you will need to get one of them to level 20. Obviously, the Bone Puppies are going to be the ones that will be the highest on your list because they give you the bonus for Mydnight. And of course, you have to get Bone Puppy from Pet Rescue, and Starry Bone Puppy you can unlock from the Epic Trials. Your other options are Scare Bear, which gives you a team bonus for Mythic. You've also got Headless, which gives you a team bonus, and that gives you a team bonus for Nightmare Circus. You get this one by maxing out the faction if you are doing that right now. The other pet that's available right now is Ossifer's Eyes, and that is a pet that you unlock and level up by unlocking and leveling up Immortal Ossifer from PvP. So you can't really get that pet unlocked or maxed out any other way, but there's certainly enough options that you don't need to worry about that one for now. So let's go ahead and wrap things up talking about some of the weekly things that you need to know. So it is going to be an invasion, and I am certain this time it's going to be a Mystic restriction. I did a little bit more digging in Tehran's World to check and double check things, because I feel like I kind of got caught off guard in Kotsiel a couple weeks ago. However, if we assume that the weapon is going to be in any way viable, it would have to be a Mystic restriction. And it also seems to go with what they're saying the Siegebreaker has, although it does look like some of the information, at least as of this recording, is incomplete. But for the most part, you're looking at a Mystic restriction. Unfortunately, there aren't any troops that give you a 50% mana start for all Mystics. However, there is one previous Siegebreaker who is a Mystic from Karakoth. So you do have some good, comfortable options to get through Invasion. There will be a new campaign pass that will begin on this week, and this is why I said there might be some more things in play. If this does become a Mydnight based campaign pass, then there's definitely going to be an option to get Mydnight to Power 10. However, whatever however that needs to go, we're going to talk about that in a later video, because I will cover a scouting report for the new campaign pass when it comes out. The weekly pet rescue is the Druid Doodle, which is a cosmetic pet represent for National Dog Day. It is not from Mydnight though; it's from Magram Woods, so that's not going to count as the pet that you need to get to Power 9, unfortunately. The Nightweaver class trial, I think you can pass on that if you want, because Nightweaver is not important at this point, because it's champion level does not affect Mydnight's power level. However, if you did want to do it, do a red weapon, a red DPS weapon with, and it should say 3 times fire lines, or a purple DPS weapon with 3 times fair. I prefer going with the fire lines because they're a little bit easier to get right now. But and anyway, this is going to wrap up with the Arena of Valor for this weekend. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribe to this channel, and or follow me on Twitch if you'd like to see more of my content. In the comments below, let me know what you think of the upcoming Mydnight week. And video game companies, it's time to level up the contract. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.